Guys, welcome to Figure 4 Arcade. So, we're doing a new setup. Yesterday we actually had a camera. We're going back to our webcam.
Yesterday.
Oh, not yesterday, I'm sorry. Last week we had our camera, but it's not working right now.
We went through some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
It decided to take a poop on us.
Yeah. So we're doing our webcam that our original videos.
And that's not a reference to Yo either from Rapungi 3K. So.
But we got everything in view this time. So I'll say a few comics that I have up here. We have the Uncanny X-Men that's hand signed by Matthew Rosenberg. Mm-hmm. We got Absolute Carnage #1, and on the back is #2. Then we have the J.J. Abrams Spider-Man, and then up there is Moon Knight.
So, I mean, this is temporary, as always. We've gotten some good news on a good spot. Mm-hmm. So, but other than that, this past couple 2 weeks, this week, next week,
dude. This week was good. This week was so good for like wrestling fans.
For just wrestling in general.
Yeah. Wrestling is so good.
Wrestling in general
is really good. It's really good.
Oh my god. I can't get over just how much stuff is about to happen. Next week.
Oh
yeah. I guess Raw's gonna have its season premiere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they keep throwing it around. I'm like, there's seasons now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Apparently so.
I'm alright, but Smackdown is gonna start on Friday next week. AEW starts next week.
I'm so excited. Wednesday.
And it sucks because NXT and AEW are on at the same time.
It's okay.
At 8 o'clock, but it's okay. I have 2 ways to watch these 2 shows at the same time.
Me too.
So
you're looking at them 1 and 2.
Well, it's on my actual TV and on my phone.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, cause I got my Fire Stick with I forgot that my internet plan has I have a TV thing on it, so like
nice.
If I just connect my Fire Stick, go to TNT or whatever or Fox, and it's online, and it'll just connect me straight to my.
Nice.
So I'm like, I'm set for this for this coming week. But
so let's get into some news.
Some news. Oh, Monday Night Raw, how it ended. The Fiend. Where he did the mandible claw on Braun Strowman. That was so good. That was good, man. Why are you It was a good thing.
Oh my god.
Look, Braun Strowman is not gonna get anywhere anytime soon.
Listen,
right now,
but
it's all about the Fiend.
You weaken him.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, that's not weakening him.
Sure it is.
Then you could say the same about Seth Rollins.
Because he didn't put the mandible claw on Seth Rollins.
Yes, he did. At the end of
that's true.
At the end of SummerSlam. No, not SummerSlam. Clash of Champions.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, a little bit, but that was more like, hey, I'm issuing a challenge, so I'm going to put this on you.
And he's been doing it to people too. Mind you, Braun Strowman was part of the Wyatt family before.
True.
So it's most likely storyline related.
True.
So this does not weaken him. It doesn't weaken Braun Strowman. Strowman has been beaten by way worse.
Wait.
He's lost to way worse. He's lost to way worse people than getting a mandible claw at the end of Raw. And
but you push him over. You push him as a giant man. the
Giant Man thing
monster among men, and the Fiend comes in and he's
Fiend
like Mandible Claw.
Think of the Fiend. Think of the Fiend as Undertaker and Kane. That's what he's supposed to be. So it makes sense that Strowman will fall to it. Big Show has fallen to Undertaker. Come on, man.
Big Show has fallen. Yeah,
he's fallen to Undertaker.
Yeah, so.
And he's supposed to, and Big Show's supposed to be.
But he was just a fighter. He wasn't the monster among men.
But I'm saying, don't literally look at. I'm saying look at it specifically in the fact that he's supposed to be the boogeyman of WWE.
Okay.
The boogeyman of WWE. How Undertaker had that whole streak for all those years.
I'll let it slide.
Like, I know the Fiend may take a loss here or there, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be every WrestleMania. He's gonna take over the WrestleMania streak.
Oh,
I bet you 100% that Bray's gonna take over the streak for WrestleMania.
Oh,
it's not Undertaker anymore. I'm sorry, but it's not the Undertaker anymore.
I know it's not the Undertaker.
I'm over the Undertaker now, bro. It's about the Fiend now. It's about the future.
But for him to take over the streak, that's a huge accolade.
Imagine.
That is a huge freaking accolade.
with this season.
Oh.
With this season's WrestleMania.
Oh. Come on. I don't know.
You just let that sit in your head, and then just think about it for a couple days, and we'll get back to that. But let's get into some interesting tidbits of what's going on with WWE next week. Actually, starting next week, they're changing a lot. They have new graphics,
stages,
new stages, sets. Everything is changing.
They're thinking about bringing back pyrotechnics.
They're changing a lot.
So good.
So a lot of things is happening for the better, actually, and it's good. It's a good look on WWE.
Well, now they have competition.
It took AEW to happen for them to actually finally step the game up, and that's in more ways than one. I think it's sad. I'm like, you shouldn't be waiting for some competition to come up. You should always be putting your best show out.
Oh yeah,
but because the lack of competition. And
Vince is always like, well, we're the top dog, so what does it matter?
What does it matter anyway?
Yeah.
And which isn't fun way to think of stuff.
It's a bummer.
It's a bummer. It bums me out. But they have new openings now for Raw and SmackDown.
What do you mean?
New opening songs.
Okay,
yeah. Because Raw and SmackDown haven't been doing it. It's just the then, now, and forever thing, and then it just cuts to, we're live, blah, 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 all that crazy stuff. So now we're having it back.
One thing that I hate it so much. I love SmackDown. I've said that from the very beginning. SmackDown's my favorite show. Michael Cole is going to SmackDown.
Look.
Why?
So the commentator switch is funny.
Why?
It's not even really a switch. It's more they took the commentators from Raw and put them over to SmackDown.
All of them.
It's a whole new set. You got Dio Madden, Vic. Is it Vic Joseph?
I think so.
Vic Joseph. I can't remember his last name, but I know it's Vic and Jerry the King Lawler on Raw. But here's the thing: everybody thought Lawler was going to be here permanently, which would have been awesome.
He's not.
He's not.
Oh.
He's not going to be. He's not going to be there permanently.
Wow.
I don't know why. Nobody really knows the reason why. The news actually just came out today. So.
That's interesting because he's a phenomenal broadcaster. So I don't understand why he wouldn't be there.
I mean, who is it from Wrestle Talk that doesn't like Jerry the King Lawler's commentary? It was
I don't know.
Is it Luke?
I'm not sure.
I think it was Luke.
I think it is Luke.
I think it's Luke. Because I saw him post on it about it on Twitter, I think. And he's like, I don't know if he was being sarcastic or if he was being real about that.
He does do, like, over-the-top things.
He does a lot of over-the-top things, and he says, oh, I was just kidding about that. And I'm always like, oh,
yeah.
I thought you were...
He's very old school.
So...
He's an old school commentator. But he's smart. He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. But, I don't mind. But he's not staying there permanently. He's,
Hey, at least we won't have to hear... Oh, wait.
What are you freaking out about?
Because Cole loves to be like, it's the boss, Sasha Banks, or it's boss
Somebody
time.
has to do it.
It's boss time.
Somebody has to do it.
It's the big dog. We know.
Somebody has to do it.
Nobody has to do it.
Yes.
Let them just enter
That's
let them just have their entrance. That's it. You don't have to be like, it's the big dog. We already know.
I don't know
We already know.
Who else has a problem with that?
Me.
You're the only one who has a problem.
Who else? Tell me, please, because I have a problem with it. I don't like it.
It's not a big deal. Somebody has to announce it for us at home. It's
What?
okay.
Everybody 100 times every single night, just in case you didn't see it last week. It's the big dog, Roman Reigns.
You gotta hype it up. I would be upset if they didn't hype up.
It's the Beast Slayer. It's the Monster Slayer.
Listen, I would be upset
I
if
need
they.
a nap.
I would be upset if they didn't hype up the entrances. It wouldn't. They've done it since the beginning.
Pyrotechnics.
They've done it since the beginning.
I don't like it.
They've done it since the beginning.
It's annoying.
It's annoying because you don't like Michael Cole. That's the only reason you think it's annoying is because it's Michael Cole that does it. Admit it, because you don't say it. You don't say it when Corey Graves says it.
I don't like it when Corey
Graves does it.
I don't like it when anybody does it.
I think Renee Young has done it. The commentators at NXT always do it.
Oh, they always do it.
They always do it. Dude, come on, man.
It's the original, bro.
It's hyping it up. You want to get the crowd hyped up. You want to get the people at home hyped up. You don't want to just be there. Oh, okay. It's Roman Reigns coming down. That's boring. You have to put energy into it. You have to put energy into it.
So
yes,
when
we know.
So when Corey Graves, when Baron Corbin came out for his match, and he goes, "It's the king of the ring."
Oh, I just hate Baron Corbin. I hate Baron Corbin. Period.
Period.
There's no other reasons, but just I dislike his character. Period.
Okay.
That's it.
So yeah, like I said, I don't know. I just don't. I don't. Like
I can't believe we spent like almost probably 10 minutes. It felt like 10 minutes of me talking about this. Let's move on. But apparently NXT lost viewership. Drops in viewership in the second week on air. I kind of saw this coming. I kind of felt that it was coming because two separate days where they only had 1 hour of it on actual TV, and then the last hour on the network.
But they are doing something smart, and they're actually going to 2 hours next week.
No, it's always been 2 hours. It's just at the second hour it was on the network.
They're doing 2 hours on USA Network.
No, yeah, I know. I was just saying they did this because I think there was a show on USA Network or whatever that was about to finish. So they want to get that out of the way.
That and AEW is next week, and their show is 2 hours.
No, because the whole 2 hour thing for NXT was supposed to start that first day.
Gotcha.
The reason it didn't start that day is because of that TV show on USA. I think that's what it was, if I remember correctly from when I read it. It was because of that TV show. It was it was ending. It was like, oh, we still need that hour for the show to end. So like, okay, so all right. I'm pretty sure Vince did his Vince thing.
Let's do an hour on the network.
So
plug that.
Even though
$9.99 a month.
Even though that was. Even though
not a sponsor.
Even though it wasn't a bad idea. It wasn't a bad idea. It's just that you weren't ready for the amount of traffic that their servers were going to hit. So I think that's kind of the reason why viewership was kind of like, if I can't watch the whole 2 hours on the same channel, why am I going to bother tuning in? Whatever. I didn't tune in, sadly. I just caught the. I just waited until the next day.
I watched it.
I didn't watch it.
So you told me, which I didn't know, but tell them about Kushina.
Kushina? What about Kushina?
Why does he wear...
Everybody knows this. You're the only one who doesn't know.
No, that's not true. There's some people out there who might not know New Japan.
Anybody who knows about wrestling, who's been following New Japan for a long time, knows that Kushina is a big fan of Back to the Future. His whole shtick is based on Back to the Future. The jacket, sunglasses, everything.
I see that, but
that's all it is. There's
and
nothing.
I was like, why?
He just really loves. Why does Xavier Woods come out in video game related gear? He loves video games.
Okay,
that's it.
I'm not judging. I'm not saying that it's bad.
No, I'm just saying that there's no ulterior motive as to why he does it. It's just that he really likes Back to the Future.
Okay.
Flux capacitor and all.
I love the glasses though. I do love.
I love his whole thing. I love his whole shtick. He was in a tag team with I think it was Sabin. They were like I forgot what they were called. It was like Time something. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. But they were a great tag team in New Japan. I think it was a Time Splitters or something like that.
They faced Imperium on NXT.
Oh yeah, them and him, Kushida and
the Fashion Police.
Fashion Police, which is nice. I love seeing the Fashion Police.
Yeah, that was good. I love Fandango.
And they had like a little dance thing at the end.
They were dancing in the beginning, and Tyler Breeze was laying down on the floor, and he was just going like this.
Yeah.
To Kushida, and Kushida's like going up to him, and I'm like, this is a little awkward. That's a little weird.
So yeah, the second week for NXT didn't look like it wasn't like that drastic of a change. I think they dropped like 1 million viewers out of the million that they. I think they pulled in 1 million.
Last week, yeah, they pulled in 1 million viewers last week. I don't know how many viewers.
Yeah, the debut pulled in basically we rounded up like 1.2 million viewers on their first week, and it just slid down to like exactly a.
Oh.
It dropped the point too. All right.
Blessings to me. Yes,
but they just dropped the 0.2 million that of people that didn't watch. So it wasn't like a drastic change.
It wasn't a huge change.
But it's.
Let me tell you, that street fight though, that was pretty good.
Part 2.
Yes.
Part 2.
That was pretty good.
Because I did see the clips, even though I didn't watch NXT this week. I did catch the clips on Twitter and stuff like that. I did see all that stuff. It was
It was good.
It was
really good.
It was really good.
I tuned into the USA Network and watched that first hour, and then I tuned in to the other hour on the WWE Network, but it crapped out at the last 7 minutes.
So I didn't bother tuning in.
And I was like, come on, I just want to see what happens. I didn't see the ending to the Kushina match.
Nope. I didn't bother tuning in at all. But there were some injuries though during this after the street fight with not Adam Cole, Matt Riddle and Killian Dane. Adam Cole came out, doing the whole storyline bit thing with Matt Riddle because they're gonna have a championship match. I think next week's episode. Next week's episode. So that's gonna be good.
Wednesday the 2nd.
That's gonna be good. I know for a fact.
And that's gonna be in direct competition with AEW.
Yeah, I mean the only championship title that they're gonna have on AEW is the women's.
That, and then they're doing the tournament for the tag.
Yeah, so the only championship title on AEW is the women's.
And
match.
they're doing the AEW, their championship. They're Chris Jericho's defending it.
He's not defending.
Yeah, he's defending it at
Full
on
Gear.
October 2nd, no? Against Cody.
What?
Yeah. That's what I read. I don't know.
That's for
could be
Full
wrong.
Gear. That's for Full Gear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Full Gear.
I could be wrong.
You better give me a heart attack. I'm like, they're not having a whole AEW World Championship title match.
I could be wrong.
But the only one is the women's one, and I'm not really too keen on that one because I took a wild guess on Nyla Rose, and I'm not a big fan of Riho.
Really?
I wanted Hikaru Shida to win that
Yes, I
match.
know you did.
So I'm still gonna watch it. If it's good, it's good, regardless of what I think. But yeah, no. Adam Cole is listed as questionable with a radius fracture on his right arm.
So Matt Riddle.
Yeah, but he put him in a Fujiwara armbar.
Yeah, and then like totally tweaked it up. I was like, oh god, that's gotta hurt.
I think the reason why it's questionable because it may be kayfabe. It may be just storyline.
Mm-hmm.
The next one.
That's not the first time they've done that.
No, it's not the first time they've done that. The next one is Raul Mendoza. Questionable as well. Reported apparently he suffered a rib fracture from a double stomp from Cameron Grimes.
Oh, that's right. He was trying to get it out of the bag, out of the very first thing that he was going to do, but he missed.
So but it's still questionable. Because a lot of injuries that do happen sometimes is just part of the storyline. Wrestling. The next one is Dominic Dijakovic.
Okay, so this is my first time watching Keith Lee wrestle. Nani? He was out of this world.
Keith Lee is a god. He is a god of wrestling.
I wouldn't go that
Oh my god. I'm not even talking to you right now. So, Dominic Dijakovic pretty much has a cervical strain that's on a day-to-day basis. So that might be real. Who knows?
Yeah, like I said, Keith Lee was phenomenal. He was like jumping around like he was Rey Mysterio.
He's very agile for a big guy.
Oh my god.
For a big guy. I was like, oh man. And then Kushina.
Kushina got injured?
Probably storyline injury.
Okay.
It's his left wrist got injured.
Gotcha.
So, but these injuries are most likely storyline. So,
God willing.
So either way, even if they're not, it all sounds bad.
Yeah.
It all sounds very, very, very terrible.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to do that. But we want to talk about a match. PWG Battle of Los Angeles. I wish I saw it
Was
myself.
this on Fight TV?
I think so. I believe so. I wish I saw it. I wish I was at home watching this. Because this match was so good.
So good.
It was Bandido versus Dragon Lee. If you want to give a match this year, a five-star match, this is the match right here.
Damn.
Did everything. Super moves, super flips, jumping out. My man's Bandido jumped off of the turnbuckle.
Uh-huh.
He did a backflip off of the corner turnbuckle and almost hit the
guardrails?
Yeah.
These are all luchas, right?
Yeah, they're all luchas. It was incredible. incredible. It was incredible, and I was just like,
would you go so far to say phenomenal?
No.
It's my favorite word.
No.
Just say it.
No. No. This was a great match. Because when I watched the rerun, it was so good. Not the rerun, but like I just found them. You know, I found it.
R.
It was so good, man. It was such a great match. Words can't even describe how great it was. It was definitely a 5-star match. I wish I was there. I wish I actually paid to see this too. But
yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing that. Is getting wrestling events on Fight TV. I think they're only like $20.
No, it depends on who.
Yeah, it depends on the match.
It just depends on who. But also, this kind of pisses me off. There was a wrestler up in Puerto Rico. This Puerto Rican wrestler. I don't know if it's a Puerto Rican. I think it was a Puerto Rican wrestler. He got hit in the head with a brick. Somebody threw a brick.
A brick.
At this man.
Somebody came into a building with a brick, and nobody was like, "Hey, why do you have that brick?"
This is Puerto Rico.
I don't know. Just it's my pet.
This is Puerto Rico. There's a lot of stuff that happens over there that nobody really knows about. Some crazy stuff sometimes. People get robbed over there. People get mugged in Puerto Rico. And it's sad, because I don't like saying that.
Yeah, it sucks.
So, but this dude just like, if you see this video, because I've seen it a couple times already, and I'm just like, that is crazy. I don't know if this guy hated the wrestler or whatever, but you don't do that.
No. There was a wrestler who actually threw a brick at another wrestler. I've seen that video.
But was it real? Or?
It was real.
It was real?
Like, the one wrestler who threw it, he was pissed at the other wrestler because I think he lost the match or something. So he took the brick and he threw it at the guy, and it hit him in the back of the head. Like, corner of the brick to the back of the head. And he just went and fell.
Are you sure it's not this video?
No, I'm 100% sure.
Are you sure?
Because they didn't have the white tarps.
Okay. So that is so disrespectful. You don't.
Yeah, it's bad.
You don't throw a brick at a wrestler. You don't do that, especially to the point where you knock him out.
You don't throw anything at a wrestler,
and then
or give anything at anybody,
and then give him a blood clot on his brain.
Yeah, no, that person should be put away for a long time.
I don't know what they did with the person. I don't know. I think they took him in. I don't know if they even found the person or if they took him into custody. But that's just. He's doing fine now, though. The wrestler is doing fine now. He came out of surgery or whatever I think it was to remove the blood clot from his brain. He's recovering.
That's good.
So he's doing good. He should be doing good. So.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't seen this video, but I have seen one where a guy another wrestler like in the middle of the ring, like the one wrestler's leaving because he won the match, and then the guy who's in the ring just picks up a brick and is like, ah.
That's funny, but
it's funny,
but don't
to an extent.
Like, no matter how much you hate a wrestler, don't throw a brick.
Don't throw anything.
Don't throw anything at another
Just
wrestler.
throw some harsh words.
Harsh words, just even then. But like, I can hate on Baron Corbin all the live long day.
So you're not gonna throw a brick at Baron?
I'm not gonna go to a show. I'm like, hey, Baron.
Well, this is the USA. Security's gonna be like, sir, why do you have a brick?
I don't know, man.
Date night.
Okay. Oh my god. So, oh man, this is exciting. John Morrison re-signed with WWE.
Yes!
I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Oh God, it's so good. It's so good.
I don't know the extent of this deal. I don't know when he's coming back. Nobody knows when he's coming in. Not coming back, but making his entrance. His entrance.
Excited.
Or not his entrance. I mean his debut. I mean, I can't
his
talk
re-debut. Even though you don't like re-debuts.
Depends on who. Because right now Liv Morgan is going through a re-debut.
Yeah.
So,
but like Eric and Luke Harper.
Those guys, man, I don't even know, because they've gone through like 5, 4, I don't know, like a million of them in the span of a year.
Yeah, the
Bludgeon Brothers,
the Wyatt family, and that's
Wyatt family, and then whatever they're doing now.
I think they're still I think they're coming back to the Bludgeon Brothers.
But I know they retconned Rowan so many times. I don't even know, but his re-debut to WWE. This was a surprise. I think he was only Intercontinental Championship. He was only the Intercontinental Champion in WWE.
And then he was ECW. And then he was absolutely he was tag team.
He was tag team. He had the tag team titles with Joey Mercury. Did he ever get him with Miz?
Yes, he did.
He got him with Miz. Okay, yeah. Because I remember their team up for a long.
Oh my God, I love that. I love that whole thing.
It's crazy. Man, when do you think they're gonna bring him back in?
Okay, so this is my thinking. You and I discussed this.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that they're not going to give the title to Brock Lesnar when he versus Kofi on the first Fox.
Yeah, because he's not staying with SmackDown. He's there for
which is what, the 4th, right?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah. So my thinking is, and my prayer and my hope is that John Morrison comes in and ruins the match against
Kofi.
Against Kofi.
Okay, I remember that because I disagreed with that.
Yes.
Wholeheartly, because
you don't think he should get the title right away.
I don't think he should get the title right. I want him to be world champion.
Maybe he's just like, when he goes in, if he does, dreaming about it. If he does go and ruin the match, maybe he just does it because he's sick and tired of Brock Lesnar. And he cuts a promo and he's like,
tired of Brock Lesnar.
Maybe he just cuts a promo and he goes, listen, I'm back, I'm ready to fight. I'm sick and tired of Brock Lesnar always getting a title. I'm sick of it. And then, it's not a feud between him and the title. It's now a feud between him and Brock Lesnar. And then,
he's gonna die.
I don't know. He's very agile.
He's gonna die.
No, he's not gonna die.
AJ Styles is very agile, and he died.
No, he didn't die.
He died.
You
can cut it any different way. No, he died.
No, he didn't die.
Did you see the match?
Yes.
Did you see that match?
Yes, I did.
For the title?
Yes.
AJ Styles died.
No, he didn't die. He lost terribly.
He died.
So if Seth Rollins can beat Brock Lesnar, John Morrison can beat Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry, John.
Anybody
Hannigan.
can beat Brock Lesnar. It does not fall to them. Who does?
Yeah, I would
AJ died.
I would love to see that.
AJ died. You can cut it any which way you want. The way this man got manhandled on that title match.
That's true. He did get manhandled.
He got he died.
Like a bitch.
He died. This man died. So
did he die though?
So, but I don't think he should go for that. I think he should. No, because then I need him to come back, but not for a title run. Not immediately for a title run. I want him to be world champion, but I want it to be like he comes back, whatever. He goes through whoever he needs to go through, and they build a storyline around it. I don't want them to just immediately put him in there and then just make a storyline, because that hasn't worked.
No,
they've been doing that for years.
Yes.
You're still
maybe now that Smackdown is its own entity, maybe Eric Bischoff will start taking more control over it.
Supposedly his first day is
the 2nd. Is October 2nd.
Friday? What, the Friday night match?
Oh no, I'm sorry. October 4th.
October 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently his first day is that Friday. So we'll see. I mean that. I'm a little iffy on Eric Bischoff to begin with, anyway. See what happened to WCW.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm not saying that I don't have confidence in him. I'm just probably not enough that I know Vince is probably gonna put his 2 cents in there, which is like 100% of it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what goes from there.
Something that I want to say. I think EC3 is getting underappreciated. Because he is phenomenal. And I told him that. I told him that on Instagram. On Instagram, he posted a picture of him with like a little plunger thing next to a toilet. And so I commented, "Are you pulling your WWE career out of the toilet?" And I had a question mark, and then I said, "Good, because you don't belong there. You're underappreciated where you work." He needs to move on. He needs to go to AEW. He needs to go to Impact. He is a very, very well...
Oh, no, not Impact. Impact is getting some real shit right now. Oh, man.
My point is, he needs to go somewhere else. Ring of Honor. Do something. EC3... I know you're probably not going to watch this because, we're really, really tiny. But I will say, if you do, please know that it wasn't harshness. I want the best for you. And
everybody wants the best for him. I mean, honestly.
And you don't have that in WWE.
I mean, honestly, I don't know who it is or why it is that he's not getting the push he really needs. Because he was good in NXT. He's good in NXT.
He is the top 1%. He is phenomenal.
So it sucks because I know a lot of people around here where we live at who know him, and I've talked to them about him, and they're like, he's an amazing dude, and he puts in work. He puts in work, and just the way that they treat him right now in WWE, I'm just like, I hope they change that. With the new changes coming starting next week, I hope they change that about EC3.
I hope so.
Because I don't.
Like I said, EC3, I want the best for you. You're a phenomenal wrestler. Move on.
Because that match.
Don't re-sign a contract.
Like when. No, he can resign. He just gotta fight for it, man. He can't just take it.
No,
he can't just no. You can't just always not sign a contract. You can't always just not resign. Look, you can't just not resign because you're not getting what you want. That's not how that works.
Listen,
that is not how that works. You gotta work. You gotta.
I know you have to work for it, but if you're not giving you the opportunity, how are you gonna work for it?
You have to make the opportunity.
How? He had a squash match where he got wrecked on Monday.
He's got to make the opportunity. He's got to make it. He's got to make it. That's how everybody does it. That's how.
You have my opinion. You have his opinion. I digress.
That's just how you have to do it in WWE. Because Vince is not gonna let you do anything.
But did that help for Tyler Breeze?
Did Tyler Breeze do anything?
Yeah, he attempted. He attempted.
What did he do?
No, he attempted to have a career in WWE.
But what did he do to get it.
He's won matches. He hasn't won titles, but he's won matches.
Did he go talk to Vince? Did he push,
Sure.
Did he push Vince's buttons like all the other guys always did?
But you can only do that so many times until you give up. Until you're just like, you know what, it's not going to happen. I'm moving on. Look at
if you really
look at John Moxley. John Moxley, he's been on interviews saying that, oh yeah, he's tried. I mean, he went up to Vince and he was like, I'm not saying this. And Vince is like, oh, this is a good shit. Oh, this is a good shit. You're a heel.
Okay,
oh,
I give you that one.
So, but what I'm saying is EC3 could have went to Vince, and you know what?
But has he? Because I have not heard a bit of news about EC3 going to Vince.
Well, you don't hear that. You don't hear that until they leave.
You always hear that.
No,
somebody who has something against somebody, anybody who wants to get something out of Vince will always approach Vince, and you'll always hear about it, either if it's a rumor or not. You'll always hear about somebody, either about somebody, man.
All right.
I'm just saying, it's not over just yet. Just go break down Vince's door. Be like, bro.
Literally.
Just
be like Stone Cold Steve Austin with the bedpan.
Oh man, I gotta rewatch that.
Nurse.
My favorite one was when Booker T was in the supermarket and him and Steve Austin
all over him.
And Steve Austin just had a whole freaking match, not a match, but just like a whole,
just a whole beatdown,
like a whole brawl in the supermarket, and it was just so funny.
Let me redo this. EC3, do what you want. I do want the best for you. That's what I posted on Instagram. I think you're a phenomenal wrestler. Do what you want, but
as I'm pretty sure he hasn't screamed or yelled at somebody. I'm sure he hasn't yet. I want him to. I need him to.
If you have,
I need you to come out.
Say it.
During live television. Just come out with a mic in hand and ready. Say what you want to say.
Say what you need to say.
Just say what you need to say, because honestly, how do you think CM Punk blew up?
But that was a promo. That was a scheduled promo.
It was a scheduled promo, but it wasn't scripted.
But how is EC3 going to get a scheduled promo? He has to be on the schedule. He has to be in good standings with WWE.
Well, the one day he gets that first hit, we need you to cut a promo. I'm like, okay, and just like you can say whatever you want. And he's like,
yeah, but that one day, hopefully it comes. It might not.
You never know. That's one of those things that you never know. That's what I'm saying. Just like do good.
So you're saying take the bull by the horns.
Take the bull by the horns, because he hasn't been given the opportunity to shine. The one opportunity that they gave him to shine was during the Dean Ambrose fight match that he had with him.
And he won.
He won, but it wasn't to his benefit.
No,
because they were burying Dean Ambrose on his way out, and the fans knew it. I knew it.
Oh yeah, I know.
You knew it.
Oh yeah.
That match did not work for EC3.
No.
It was trash.
Yes.
And it made him look bad. And I am not for that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, hey EC3, maybe you should go back to NXT.
Even then, I would prefer him to go back to NXT than anything.
Go back to NXT.
I would prefer him to go back to NXT than stick around in the main roster if it's not going to change at all next week.
Yeah.
So
Triple H is better anyway.
So, but I don't think I have anything else to add on to
wrestling.
Other than
I'm super excited for Wednesday Night Dynamite. I don't like the name. There's a poll over there. You tell me if you like the name. Yeah.
Other than I have to add is Jushin Thunder Liger finally kind of broke.
Wait.
He became Kishin Liger again.
Who is? I'm sorry to cut you off. Who is the wrestler that got injured? Who was the wrestler that got injured that with the brick? What was his name?
Oh, hold on. Blah, 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 blah. Man, I have it right here. I'm just show it.
Angel.
Of Cuervo of Puerto Rico's Cuervo.
Cuervo, we wish you the best. Fast healing. That's it.
Angel o Demonio threw a break at the back of Cuervo. Oh shit. It wasn't even a fan, dude.
Oh, it was another wrestler? Is this the video?
I think that's the video. I will lower it. Oh no, it's a GIF. Oh, see?
Oh no, I thought
it was a fan. Cause all I saw was the tail end of the GIF, and I'm like, good lord. My man's just threw a brick at him, bro.
Oh, that's bad.
So correction, it wasn't a fan. It was a freaking It was another wrestler that for some reason just wanted to throw a brick at him. Behind when this dude wasn't even looking. But again, dude, you don't just do that. You don't just.
That is bad.
You don't just throw a brick.
It's like a unprotected chair shot. You just don't do it.
You don't just do. Yeah, you just don't do it. But he did it. So.
Wow.
So yeah, correction. My bad, guys. I thought it was a fan for a second, but yeah, it was Angel o Demonio who threw the break at Cuervo. So.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Sorry, you were saying.
But yeah, no. Kishin Liger is back, and well, I don't know if he's back, or if that persona is back, but I just know that I saw Kishin Liger, and I was like, oh my god, this dude looks ridiculous right now. Not bad, like not in a bad way, but like I was like really hyped up when I saw it, and I was like, okay, I'm for it. And I just really want Katsuyori Shibata to come back. That's it.
John Morrison, I'm so excited to have you back in WWE. I missed you. Okay. So let's get into some gaming. Not much gaming news.
The only stuff I know is that they had Outbreak Day the other day. I think it was yesterday. What's today? Yeah, yesterday. Outbreak Day for The Last of Us 2. I'm pretty sure you never played it.
Yeah, it's PlayStation exclusive.
Fucking up already.
I have an Xbox and a computer.
Fucking up already.
Yep.
I have. I played it so many times. Such a good game. The first one, such a good game. I wish I was able to play the demo that they had. They had let a bunch of press people play whatever for reviews and things like that. Apparently,
we'll get there one day.
One day. It was good stuff. It was pretty good stuff. It was pretty good. Apparently, a lot of people have been talking. They have dogs in the game now. In the second game, and you have the option to either kill it or run away from the dog. Cause you know how cause the dogs are kind of like they can spot you out. So they can spot you out from the grass or from wherever you're hiding.
From far away.
And so like if they come chasing after you, they kind of like attack you and whatever. And you can either kill them or just run away from them. But everybody just kind of like how everybody in the world does when they read something, they kind of just glance at it and then like, we kill dogs? Like no, you have the option to kill them. You don't have to. If you do, that's all your choice.
It reminds me of this video that I saw, and I think they were playing Skyrim, and she goes, the character is talking to this woman, and the woman goes, "Everybody loves dogs. I love dogs." And then the character ends the conversation. He turns around, and they're in a house. He turns around, and like her husband is like beating these two dogs with a pan, and he's just like, "Hiya, ha, hiya."
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? Bye. What?
I hate Skyrim.
Have you seen that movie? Have you seen that video?
I don't see anything Skyrim. I don't care about Skyrim anymore. I'm over Skyrim. I don't care about Skyrim. The memes kill me all the time. I hate it. The game needs to die already.
Oh dear God.
But yeah, you have the option to kill the dogs in The Last of Us 2. You don't have to do it. But it's survival. So take whatever you take from that. If we were in that kind of setting, I'm like, I am not going to risk it because I'm trying to survive. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. It just depends on the situation when I play. So, we'll see when I play the game. Mm-hmm. Come February 21st, 2020.
Nice.
Next year, guys. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be some good...
Yeah.
Man, next year, next year's going to be so good. Death Stranding is finally complete.
Oh, really?
Death Stranding finally went gold. The master copy sent to distribution. It's getting copied to discs. It's getting packaged.
That's awesome.
Getting ready for November. We have 1 month left.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I already have my copy pre-ordered. I'm ready to roll.
You wanted? Is that the one with the baby?
Yeah, the CE.
You wanted the baby.
I wanted the baby. I got the baby.
That's all you wanted.
I got the baby. I got the baby.
I got the baby.
I got the baby. But they did sneak a limited edition PlayStation 4 for Death Stranding, and it looks cool. But I just really want the controller, and I hope they release the controller separately, because this controller looks beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like you'll see it on the we'll see it on the video. It's such a beautiful controller. It's gold. On the trailer for it, it showed the baby on it, or whatever. Because the tank is like you get like a gold yellow thing, and like so when the baby kind of touches it on it, I was like, what? I was like, I just kind of it blew my mind, but. I'm not getting another PlayStation 4 Pro. I don't need another PlayStation 4 Pro just for the controller. That's just a waste of money. So.
I am excited for. We talked about that. I think we talked about this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I'm still excited for the Aladdin and.
Oh yeah.
Lion
when
King
is that?
games.
Is that out
October?
yet? October.
23rd.
Oh, I know. Jedi Outcast is out on the Switch, so and like every other console thing out there.
Jedi
Outcast 2?
Jedi Academy for the Xbox.
Jedi Outcast, yeah, Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast 2. Some crazy time.
Okay, well this one's Jedi Academy. I rage quit. I rage quit the game.
It's not that hard.
I couldn't do it.
It's not that hard.
I couldn't do it.
It's not that hard.
I was trying to get on top of something and I couldn't do it, and I was like, I stopped.
Because you couldn't platform?
I stopped, right? I stopped playing it. And then I was like, okay, I stopped playing it. I played a different game. I turned off my Xbox. I went back like maybe a week later, and then I tried it again, and I failed, 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 and then I was like, I'm done. And it was free for Xbox Live members
because you couldn't platform.
Nope. So I uninstalled it.
Because he couldn't platform. My man.
Sometimes it's just the little things.
You gotta learn how to platform, my guy. Oh man, what else is coming out? Oh man, this is so much. Nothing really.
There wasn't this week. There wasn't a lot this week.
It wasn't a lot. It was just more of
what's coming out already.
Of what's coming out already. Kojima,
that we've covered.
Other than Kojima, okay. I know it's long and done over with now, but I had to check some people about this, about how Hideo Kojima doesn't thank his team, which is a bunch of horseshit. It's just been like a whole thing where Hideo Kojima, I think it was a tweet he put out in English. And everybody knows that Hideo Kojima speaks broken English. He's still learning English.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still, like, I notice it too on his on his English Twitter page, profile, when he tweets. It's just really broken English, so it takes a while for you to kind of like understand what he's trying to say. But a lot of haters, a lot of people who are just trying to like bring down Kojima.
Right.
I don't know for what reason or for why. I don't know. It's just people hating on Kojima.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that he's never thanked his team or whatever. Some dude even showed me a video from like years ago.
Yeah, you and I talked about this.
Yeah. This dude showed me a video from years ago that I've seen like a million times because it was about Metal Gear Solid. And this is like, what are you showing me right now? What in this video is telling me that he doesn't thank his team? I'm like, that's a load of horseshit. Like, nothing in this video is telling me that. So I'm like, you're playing yourself. Put on the clown makeup. Go somewhere. Go be a clown somewhere else. But this man, so when he released his Japanese Twitter, it was different. It was the same post, but it was different than what his English Twitter post was saying.
Right.
So it was just like this conflict where I was like, oh, so it's just like you if you don't know how to translate, don't try to assume that you know what he's saying or how he's saying.
You could just copy and then paste it into a Google translation.
You can, but it won't be like a
100%.
1-to-1.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a 1-to-1.
100% accurate.
Yeah. So you know, a little research goes a long way, man. Look, Hideo Kojima is not selfish.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I don't think he's narcissistic. You can be a little narcissistic. Everybody's a little narcissistic. That's just a given fact. Everybody's a little narcissistic. Not to the point, you know, where you're looking in the mirror and you're like, yeah, you know,
right.
You know, checking yourself out, you know, kind of all that crazy stuff. But he's just a man with a vision. He knows what he wants to do, and he's gonna do it. His team are gonna be behind him 100%. You know, everybody knows Hideo Kojima is not the only one who works on these games. All he was trying to say is that he had his hand on every aspect of Death Stranding.
Right.
And it's the thing. It's the right thing to do. You know, because he's the boss. He's the director of this game.
He wants to make sure everything running smoothly.
Yeah, everything
He's
is
going to
running
have his hand and everything, just like Vince McMahon.
Well, not like Vince, but...
because everything doesn't run smoothly.
That's good shit. That's just good shit. But he's not. That's people completely misinterpreted what he said, or misinterpreted like that one word. Other than like he had his hand in everything. He didn't do everything. He had his hand in every aspect of the game. So I think people really, really should read, research. And if you're a half-ass translator, stop half-assing. Please, don't do that. Cause a lot of confusion and cause a lot of negative feedback for somebody who doesn't deserve it.
Absolutely.
This man has proven over the years, especially during his imprisonment in Konami towards the tail end of his contract, he came back. He's come back from a very deep hole. So
good for him.
But other than that,
yeah, we've covered everything in all of our other videos. So
yeah, so
there's no new games that are coming out.
There's no new games. I'm still really hype about Final Fantasy VII Remake.
We do have CEO going on this week.
Oh, CEO Taku? Freaking Taku? Yeah, my friends are over there right now. I plan on going and seeing them. Even though I can't go to the venue, they still have a hotel over there. So I do plan on seeing them over there tonight. But if you still have time. It's in Orlando. If you're not in Florida, I'm sorry. But you still have time. I don't think you have time to register anymore. No, it's too late to register. But go
to see it. I think they're also streaming it on Twitch, right?
Yeah, certain matches. Yeah, certain matches.
Today's the staged matches.
Yeah, the stage matches. So today is just pools.
Yeah.
They should probably be done in like 3 hours. So, but yeah, go check it out, man. I think it was like what? How much was it for 1 day pass?
It depends on the day. Friday was 10.
10.
Saturday was like 15. Sunday was 20.
Is that actually current price?
I'm not sure.
No,
I know it's
probably
different.
Not current. Yeah, it's probably not current pricing.
Because that was like weeks ago.
Yeah, so it's not current pricing, but just go check it out. See, CEO Otaku. Check him out on Twitch. Yeah. That's about it.
If you like old school like video games and arcade stuff, go check out Citrus Tower Arcade.
If you're in the Claremont area,
if you're in the Claremont area, yeah.
So
they're looking to expand. Really, really cool place. Vibing very nice.
It's a real nice vibe. It's real nice.
Yep.
It's a real nice vibe. It's got its own bar. If you want to get drunk and play video games,
they got
that's the place to do
beer.
it.
They got cards. They got Jenga. They got pinball. They got everything. So go check out Citrus Tower.
They have X-Men versus Street Fighter. I mean, I have it, but I just love going out and seeing it on an arcade.
What is the game pads?
Oh, the fight stick that he had plugged up to the TV?
So he had a fight stick with 2,200 games on it.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
2,200 games, yeah. I don't remember the name of it.
The one that you were playing had 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, 800.
800.
And then I was playing on a cabinet that had 1,000 games on it.
I don't need 800. I was fine playing, like, The Art of Fighting,
XCOM.
not XCOM.
Capcom versus Marvel.
Yeah, I'm fine playing those games and stuff like that. So, and Metal Slug and things like that. So but it's pretty cool vibe if you guys are around here, around this area.
Yeah, dude, and it's only a $5 cover. $5 cover, you could play whatever you want, except for like the claws,
the claw machine,
the pinball, and the basketball.
Basketball. Do they have a skee ball?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Skee ball is part of that too.
Yeah. So and they're looking to expand. So go check them out if you like.
Check them out.
Stuff.
Check them out. Other than that, you know what to do. I'm about to put somebody in the figure 4, and I'm gonna lock it in.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.